Hey guys, Ponce here to talk to you guys about my ranked experience, my initial couple ranked games in Street Fighter 6. So as you see, I set myself to intermediate there. This is not, let's be clear, a gameplay kind of, this is what you want to be doing, sort of good examples of gameplay sort of thing. Just to talk about sort of my experiences of what I'm doing here. I set myself to intermediate because, well, I'm not a Street Fighter guy. Probably like a lot of you guys. I'm coming into this with basically no real Street Fighter experience. I played other fighting games, not so much this. So as you're going to see, I'm not doing particularly well here. I guess ultimately I should probably mention I ended up doing quite well in the series overall, and I got placed into gold 3 or 4 or something like that. It's more or less what I would expect. From having, again, no Street Fighter experience and coming into this on just like day 2. This is like sort of the beginning of day 2. So a full day of JP practice. This is kind of what I'm doing. One thing I noticed, and I think this is the important takeaway for what's sort of going on here, is that I did win there, but it was very ugly. And I kind of quickly realized I was trying to think about too many things coming into rank. Now, I was almost like, I do remember in my head, I was going down like this checklist of, okay, this combo is this, in this situation do this, and there's too much crap floating around in my head. So I'd advise you probably just don't do that, because I realized pretty quickly, I just, started thinking, okay, just play. I think maybe coming around the second set, I started to, I don't know, loosen up is the right word for it, but I sort of changed my mindset a bit. Stop trying to play differently, I guess. Just sort of do what I normally do. And I think that worked out much better. So I guess sort of the equivalent some other people might be experiencing or might be on par or have similar results is I hear there's like this concept of ranked anxiety where people just kind of get a bit too much amped up. I think it probably, if I had to guess, has a similar result of what I tend to do when I start overthinking things, like instead of just sort of doing stuff. So I think the main, again, lesson here is just, just play. It's not really a big deal. You don't need to take it too seriously or stress out over it too much. Just to, get some games in. You'll improve over time. If you're concerned about, getting higher ranks or whatever, well, I mean, the lowest possible rank is not having one technically. So you can't gain ranks if you're sitting there just sort of not doing anything. If you're just playing the whole time, you will get better. And on top of that, you will be gaining the points that you theoretically could have been getting over the course of the match, or over the course of the many matches you'd be playing. In any case, these are just supposed to be sort of short form, whatever things. I'll end this video in a second. This is, what is it? The logs day 2 or 3 or something like that. I am uploading this a few days after the fact, so fortunately my gameplay has improved a little bit. But in any case, see, the stuff like that, it's like just missing weird combo extensions and just sort of very poor play, but nonetheless, the series as a whole ended up being relatively successful. I personally, at the time, would have considered, and probably still consider my skill somewhere around like high gold, low to mid diamond when I'm playing optimally. So I roughly placed where I should have. It seems like the system is working, and looking forward to improving and getting used to, again, Street Fighter specifically, because this is sort of, I guess, the angle I'm coming in from, is looking to improve alongside you guys as an actual Street Fighter player. Because I've always sort of meant to do that, and we're finally getting around to it with the 6th game. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys around. Goodbye.